Hello and welcome everybody. Monday morning, time to answer a few questions. Question time. Bryan Brown asks on Instagram. He says, as always, many thanks for all your video assessments and general support. They are a huge help and inspiration. Hey, great feedback. Thank you so much. Also for us senior novice rowing masters. I may have missed it, but have you considered any advice for a phased post-COVID return? So not doing too much too soon. Depends on what you did during COVID, and the problem probably is not COVID, but all the lockdowns. Option A, you had regular access to ergs, to bi-rowers, to whatever. So basically you kept your endurance training up. So there's not much to worry about except a few blisters. Option B, you did not have access to rowing specific indoor training equipment, and all you had were your running shoes or possibly a bike. All right, you have to be careful. I suggest you don't row longer than 30 to 45 minutes before you get off the water. And certainly if you spend time on linear erg, not longer than 30 minutes, and then get off the linear erg, get on the bike, do something else. So I would keep these sessions short. I would not row every day. I would row maybe 2 days in a row, take 1 day off if you're used to 7 sessions a week. And if you're not used to 7 sessions a week, row 1 day, take 1 day off. So you give it about 24 hours before you do the next session. Now, option number 3, you did not have access to your boat, you did not have access to rowing specific indoor equipment, you did not have access to running shoes, or running was not an option for you, and cycling was not an option for you. All you were able to do was strength training. So you say you had dumbbells and you did a bit of strength. That is actually very good. The question is, were you able or did you do a lot of core training for your back or not? If you haven't done so, then you have to be super careful, spend the next 3 weeks to do as much core as you possibly can, because this is being neglected. Then if you would start to row right now without having done an excess of core, then you would probably overload your back, and it's going to cause at least a minor muscle injury. So same advice, don't row longer than 30 to 45 minutes. Take it more or less easy, in terms of low pace for the beginning of the session and the end of the session. So if you row 45 minutes, easy the first 15, easy the last 15, and continuously a bit more fun over the center 15 minutes. But I don't say do 15 minutes hard straight, that's too much. And don't do it every day, just play around, and the middle 15 minutes are there to have fun. Last option, you simply did not follow through certain routines. You didn't really do strength, you didn't really do core, you just kind of were waiting for everything to reopen again. Well, then I suggest you spend about 4 weeks where you do 2 to 3 strength and or core sessions per week, and only 2 rowing sessions per week. Strength is more important than on-water rowing at that stage, because you have to grow everything around your joints. So if your muscle mass grows, your cartilages, your tendons, your ligaments, everything becomes stronger, reinforced, because everything adapts to more muscle mass. So do this first. And you can do easy rowing twice a week, max 3 times a week, not more than that. More on the lower side of numbers. And take your time in terms of 30 minutes is okay. And spend maybe, if they have an indoor bike, maybe 15 minutes on an indoor bike afterwards. You can get endurance minutes. Just be careful about doing all the rowing at once. And after 3 weeks, I would refrain from doing a lot of strength. I would keep the core up. You can do this or that, I don't know where it always links, but one of my core sessions, you can do this, or you should do it at least once, twice, 3 times a week, and start to move into endurance. So every second day, 60 minutes, every other day, 30 minutes. And every third day off, so nothing rowing specific. And if you follow this for about 3 to 4 weeks, less, trust me, is more. You don't have to make up everything in the first 4 to 5, 6 weeks. Slowly phase in. You went from a lot of rowing to 0. You know, nobody told us 2 years ago, hey, watch out, we're going to lock down the entire country. You will not think it is possible, but yes, we're going to lock you in. If somebody would have told you this 2 years ago, he said, we are in democracy, it doesn't happen. Oh, it's not right the case. So yes, there is a bit of hidden criticism about this, and I think a British politician once said, we're going to have more people suffer from the lockdown measures than from COVID itself. And I'm not sure if I disagree. I don't think I disagree, but it's just my personal standpoint on this topic. So you had to go from a lot of growing to zero. You cannot go from zero to a lot within a day. Take your time, build it up. And if you need help, join the ARM training program. You know, happy to do this, happy to help you over the season. And the way you start is just go to armtraining.com, fill out the program entry questionnaire, and let me know how I can help you. I'm going to call you then, we assess together what works best for you. And this way we're going to make sure you don't overdo it, but you also don't underdo it. All right, by the way, quick note at the end of this video, I've released the training camp dates yesterday. They're on the website. Go to rmtraining.com and then to events, and then you will find all the training camp dates for 2021. Just a side note, we will have a pay on site policy, so no upfront payment. In case anything should change, you can cancel anytime, hassle-free. All right, I hope it helped you, Bryan. I hope it helped everybody. I wish you a very good day. Looking forward to see you all soon. Bye-bye.